Okay, moving on. All right, your financial aid process. All right, I have a system. All right, I've developed it through my years, through my experience, and I know it's time tested. It's proven. Follow the system; it's going to work. What you want to do is it starts from the beginning. You want to apply to about 8 to 10 schools. The right schools. I call it my funnel process because it's a lot of work to funnel the schools till you get the right ones. Never less than 4, never more than 12. You apply to more than 12 schools, I just think it's lack of preparation. If you start your college process in a timely manner, there's plenty of time that you can funnel the schools out. Less than 4, you're cutting off all your leverage. All right, think about it. Schools, college is big business. Huge, huge business. Okay? They see that you're only applying to 1 school, 2 schools, 3. What incentive? They have you. What incentive is it for them to give you money? And that's why never ever apply early decision. I can't get into it because we are under time constraints. Early decision will kill you. Don't, the binding one. All right? Technically, all right, this is not written in stone. You typically want all your planning done by the beginning of your what's called base year. See, financial aid looks at what terms your base year for your income. All right, your base year. The easiest way for me to explain it to you: junior January 1 to senior December 31. If you are a junior, 2010 is your base year. If you are a senior, 2009 is your base year. Now, obviously, you can do your planning in your senior year afterwards. It's fine, but it's optimal if you do it before then. Financial aid priority is always given to first come, first serve. Priority. All right? There's not an infinite amount of money out there. Once the schools run out of money, they are out of money. All right? And the first ones in get the money. If you want to take your chances, and you say, listen to people who will tell you, oh, you need your taxes done to fill out these forms. You can wait to get your taxes done and wait till March or April. You're going to lose a lot of money, if not all the money you were entitled to. All right. Deadlines. The first day to file a federal financial aid form is January 1st of your senior year. There are deadlines as early as February 1st. This is not taxes where you can file for extensions. This is not taxes where you can file an amendment. You can make corrections. But you miss a deadline, you miss a deadline. Deadlines are deadlines. Some schools will, basically hang up on you. They have to my student. Oh, you missed a deadline, click. Other schools will kind of be nice and say, well, we'll see what we can do. But I'm telling you now, the money is gone. Once the money is gone, it's gone. All right? So you never want to miss a deadline. You always want to be first in line for your financial aid forms. This is a process. Financial aid is a process that either you take advantage of it or it's going to take advantage of you. You don't just sit back and fill out the forms and wait. You do that, once again, you can listen to all the pundits out there. Oh, it's an easy process. Just fill out the forms. You can do it. You can do that, sure. I'm telling you right now, you're going to lose a lot of money that you were entitled to. Now, I was sitting there flipping through the channels, flipping through the TV. Don't watch C-SPAN, but flipping through, C-SPAN came out and said, college funding crisis. Lady named Susan Dynarski. She is a Harvard graduate, and she teaches at the Harvard JFK School of Government. You gotta believe she's a pretty intelligent lady, right? She was ranting and raving about this process. These are direct quotes from her. The process is complex and unyielding. A gauntlet to anybody. It's a very difficult process. She compared it to a complex, not an easy, a complex tax form, 1040. And then she said she kind of was only kidding. She said she was only kidding, but she basically said only rubes pay sticker price. I kind of agree with her, because if you know what you're doing and you take advantage of this process, nobody should pay sticker price for a college. Nobody. Now that doesn't mean you're going for free. But certainly, I mean, you do this the right way. There's no reason in the world you're going to the wrong school if you pay the sticker price. All right. Now, financial aid forms. Depending upon your situation, you're going to have to fill out one of these or all of these. Very few families only fill out one form. Okay, very few. Most of you are going to have to fill out 3 or 4 of these forms. All right, I'm going to go through a couple of them. First one is the FAFSA. FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid. This is the form that collects the data to get your federal EFC. You want financial aid, you have to file this form. This form, you never want to make any errors or inconsistencies, because what's going to happen is this, all right? You fill this form out, and nowadays it's a lot better. When you used to have to do it on paper, it was 4 weeks, okay? 4 weeks time, turnaround time. We're already talking about a February 1st deadline. Some schools actually have earlier, but I mean, you can figure out in your head what happens if you do something wrong with a 4-week turnaround time. Nowadays, if you do it on the internet, it is a lot easier, a lot quicker, maybe a week. Okay, so you do have some time here. But once again, first come, first serve. You do it later, you know, some money's already been given out. I would suggest every single person get a PIN. You don't have to do it now, all right, but when you are filing for your FAFSA, your senior year, what have you, go to this website and get a PIN number. Do not let anybody tell you. I had a college that actually told one of my clients, parents don't need a PIN. Listen, I've done this long enough to know that one parent